Welcome to the Game Changer Podcast. I'm your host, Elijah Bryant, and I got a special guest with us today. I got Deonte. How you doing, bro?
Chilling, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's bring him back. But before we get to that, where you from?
Lakeland, Florida.
Lakeland, Florida.
Mhm.
Okay, around the block.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about Lakeland. Lakeland, how was Lakeland
Oh,
growing up?
man. So pretty much Lakeland is, you pretty much got the hood side and you got the suburban side, and it's like just growing up, really didn't grow with too much. My parents are Jamaica, so basically I'm from Jamaica. Everybody in my family
born out there?
wasn't born out there. I was born here, but everybody's Jamaican in my family.
Yeah.
But just growing up out there, man, just thinking like, what can I actually do to make some money? As I was growing up, turning into a teenager.
Did you do any entrepreneurship jobs growing up?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. I'm just now learning the business at this age, so yeah.
So what was your first job?
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake, hey.
What age they allow you to work at Steak and Shake?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Is that when you started?
I started around, I think, 17 or 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
Bro, I ran it up at Steak and Shake. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
What they do? They do commission?
Nah, it was hourly.
Oh,
Back then, hourly was like $15 was a lot.
Oh.
A couple years ago, it was a lot. So me making that at that age, I stayed over there. I stayed at Steak and Shake for like 3 years. 3 years.
So you didn't go to college?
I did. So I play ball,
Okay.
and I was hooping all my life. And like in high school, I thought I was not going straight to the league, but getting into a college and going to the league after that. That's been my dream, because I can play for real. But I just kept getting hurt. So now I'm getting hurt. My mom would keep telling me like, you got a backup plan? You got a backup plan? I didn't.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking like, dang, so I'm about to graduate. What am I going to do? Am I going to go to a 4-year university? Or I'm just going to get an associate and just figure everything out? So I went to Polk State College.
Before you get into that, did anything like influence your decision to go to college?
My sister, my siblings.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister and my brother went and got their degree. One is a lawyer and one is an engineer. So now I'm sitting here watching like, I can't fail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be on top too with them also. So it's like, what can I do to get to that level?
So this is what you're asking yourself.
Every day I'm going from job to job, from like Steak and Shake, a restaurant, to a warehouse, not knowing what I'm going to do next. And I see my sister graduate from law school, and it's like, I got to figure things out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So what you go to college for?
I went and got my business degree, business administration. I got my associates. Bro, I didn't even get to use it. Once I got done, I'm looking for different jobs. I couldn't find anything, and it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I pretty much wasted 2 years.
So those 2 years, because those are 2 crucial years, right? What were you doing those 2 years?
Trying to figure everything out. Still working a job, seeing my parents struggle.
Yeah.
Just growing up, can't really pay the bill on time, can't pay just everything. We pretty much went through it just growing up. And then I watched my mom also, because she's a hustler for real. Went to different colleges at around 40. She started back going to school at 40 years old.
Wow. Same thing with my mom.
Started doing nursing. I'm just watching like that. I cannot fail this my parents or my siblings. Like,
somebody's always hustling, working, doing something. Nobody's just chilling.
Nah, she wasn't chilling at all. 2 or 3 jobs, overnights. I'm waking up having to go pick her up from work, and I'm like, she a woman. What am I doing?
Man.
So after that, I started figuring things out. I went back to school to become an EMT.
Okay.
Paramedic, I did that, and then around that time, COVID came around. So now I have to get the vaccine. I can't do
What was
that.
it trying to do?
No. I feel like they're trying to control the situation. You get what I'm saying? And like I'm very holistic, so I'm not into like flu shots, no vaccines, no medicine, nothing.
At all.
No.
I feel the same way. I don't even get vaccinated either. Like, I'm not putting that stuff in my body. I don't know what you put in that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But after that, I got released from the job. Now I started
Something happened?
the vaccine.
Okay.
Vaccine. We had to. It was like a policy thing.
Yeah.
After that, you know what? I started another business, a vending machine business.
Okay.
I've been doing that for the past 2 years. Bro, I was making that time frame around COVID came up. I didn't make a dime, bro. 3 machines. I don't think over $20. So now I'm at my crib. I'm just looking like, bro, what can I do? There's no people at the jobs. They got to return when they get the vaccine. It's like, I got to figure things out. So I waited. I actually waited.
How long? Like
4 months. 4 months to start making some real money.
Okay.
And then people start coming back to the jobs, and I went from making what, $30 to like $5 each machine. So now it's time for me to scale it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going out, getting business credit. I'm funding that business using their money to go buy the machines. Bought like 5 more machines in total. I have 7, and now I'm seeing the revenue.
Yeah.
Just coming in every month. I can pay my rent. I can pay other bills.
So that's that first entrepreneurship.
Yeah, it's my first one. My first one.
And then it's going good.
Yeah, all out here in Tampa.
So what made you jump into? Well, did you wholesale houses?
I didn't wholesale houses. I tried to do a flip. It didn't work out for me. It didn't work out.
Damn. So talk about that. What happened?
Bad business.
Yeah.
It was bad business. And just me coming to the game, I'm looking like, all right, we can make money from this. But I feel like flipping houses and wholesaling houses is oversaturated. There's a lot of people doing real estate, flipping. I couldn't get in the game because I didn't have that information.
So did you did you end up buying the house? Like,
yeah, we bought the house, and then, bro, I don't even know what happened with the paperwork.
man. And this is your first deal?
And I spent $10,000. I put up $10,000 for that. We both did.
Damn.
And that was my first deal. So now it's looking like, can I actually do this?
Yeah. You know, I hear a lot of stories about people saying on their first flip, first actual fix and flip, they always lose money. And I don't know why, I always hear that. So now, is this when you, when'd you get into land? Like, how'd you hear about the land space?
I heard about it one night. I met Jazz at like a party or a kickback.
Okay. What year is this?
It was last year.
Last year?
Yeah, I think it was last year. Maybe last year or 2 years ago. I met her, didn't know her at all. After that, during the party, we started talking. She was like, she's telling me what she do. I'm telling her what I do. And she said, I flip land. I'm looking at her like, what? What is land? Like, you flip land, you text, cold call, and email, and you waking up with like 9,500. You get what I'm saying? I was like, I still didn't get it. So, got each other number. You know, once I hear something about some money, I'm in it.
So did you go straight to YouTube after this?
I went to YouTube, and then I hit her up just to link up so we can have a conversation. And she gave me some real game. And I never forget that. I'll never forget it. We met up at Starbucks, talked for like 30 minutes to an hour. She told me about you. She told me about what deal she got, and I was like, dang, bro.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
So now after that, I go to the crib. All the information she gave me, I just started doing it. I just started doing it. It wasn't, I ain't really getting no success from it instantly. Yeah. But once I seen getting on Instagram and social media and y'all posting checks, bro, I'm like, ain't no way I'm supposed to be doing the same thing. If they can do it, I know I can do it.
Yeah. And this is why I tell people, post your wins.
Yeah.
Because you never know who you're inspiring. Because even though it didn't work for you right away, when you still see us consistently closing deals and, you know, getting things under contract, it's still motivating you like, yo, this is still possible. I'm going to still try it. So you kept going. So
yeah, I kept
talk
going.
about that process. Talk about that first deal.
So after Jazz put me on game, started looking on YouTube, looking at your course. When I find out something, I start studying. I don't care what I'm looking at. I'm just straight studying because it's like I got to do this too. Ain't no way they doing this, bruh. Going on YouTube, staying up all night, just watching other videos. I found this one dude. He flipped land also for a long time. I think in North Carolina, watching his stuff, watching your stuff, getting game from her. And then afterwards, I think about a month, I locked up the $7,000 deal.
Let's talk about it. So how'd you get this deal? What marketing?
So went on Propstream, pulled up NC, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
And
what made you choose Charlotte?
I just looked up where they're building a lot of homes and residual spots at. So I pull up on Google, I look, and NC kind of booming.
Yeah.
So I immediately got on Propstream, pulled a list, skip traced it. But what I was doing wrong, I was cold calling from my phone. Not knowing you can do all that at
So you was hand dialing.
Bro, hand dialing.
Oh, I feel you.
Because right now, I ain't really got no money, you feel me? I'm just trying to go the freeway for a little bit.
Oh, I'm glad you say this because just in my webinar last night, people was mentioning like, you know, the prices of different programs and, you know, hearing Mojo cost this. They're like, oh, I'm gonna just hand dial. But like, no, you don't understand. You hand dialing, you spending so much wasting so much time doing that. Like you have to invest that money. So you was hand dialing.
How went from morning to night.
How long did it take you to call like 20 people hand dialing?
2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, bro. I'm wasting my time.
And you could do that in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
With the dialing.
Exactly. So I ain't catch on, bro. I'm sitting here cold calling, my girl looking at me crazy like, you finna do all this list one by one? I'm like, yeah. One by one, bro.
Yep.
Pulled the list. Somebody actually answered from that call.
From that, okay.
They answered. So my main thing is like, I'm building rapport, bro. We're finna build a relationship right now. You about to be my best friend. You don't even know me.
What tips you use to get them that comfortable where they're like friends, I guess?
So with my vending machine business, I have to cold call companies. So I would do the same thing I do to what I was doing to the people with land. So I'm cold calling different companies and answer the phone. I'm offering them my business. I'm building a rapport with the CEO or the manager, and I'm setting an interview up and bringing my portfolio.
Okay.
So now I'm getting in front of that person, and now we can, you know, get a deal. So I can lock up a contract and start selling snacks or whatever. So now I'm bringing that to land. I don't really get to see these people. I'm just using the knowledge that I got so I can get them to stay on the phone. I ask them how their day doing, what they normally want to do in that county or city, what they're doing with that land, how long they've been having it.
Yeah, just building as much rapport and figuring out what their solution was when they bought it or what they was thinking.
Everything, bro, from kids to what's your favorite movie. And then some of these people
get deep.
Bro, got to, because it's like, I don't want them to think like, hey, I'm trying to come scam them. No, I'm your friend. You're going to remember Deonte that bought that lot from you.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I remember when I first started, like, I used to do that same thing. Ask them, like, questions that had nothing to do with the land, but just having a conversation with them so they could feel as comfortable as possible.
Got to.
Because that's key right there. You got to make them feel comfortable. They got to trust you.
Exactly. So that's how I've been locking up deals, man. Just building that rapport with everybody I talk to. Once I get them on the phone, I feel like just growing up, people was able to come and talk to me. Strangers, bro, from the grocery store to anywhere I'm at. It's just like, I don't even know this person. They're telling me their whole business, their life story, what happened. I don't know why it be happening.
Yeah.
So I feel like God blessed me with that gift where people can come up to approach me and we can talk.
And you just use their over to land. So let's stay on this deal real quick. So now you're speaking to this lady, building rapport. What price? Do you remember the pricing?
Got her under contract at 53.
53.
53.
Okay, so now you got it under contract. How did that feel?
So now I was like, okay, that's one step.
Yeah.
She signed the contract. I emailed it to her. She signed it. Now it's okay. It's time to negotiate this price with my buyer. I built that report too with my buyer also.
Oh, so you reached out to the buyer
Oh yeah,
first.
I reached out to the buyer first.
Okay.
Reached out to the buyer first. I built that report with them. The same thing.
How'd you find the buyer?
Looked it up on Google and pulled it on Propstream, and then I was finding builders back to back, and I look
Were
at
you
different
cold
LLC.
calling?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Actually, this buyer I got him off Google. I just looked at Expert Home Builders, and it came up, and I cold called every company, and I talked to him.
Okay.
Got their personal number, and we was texting.
So did they give you like a price point?
Yeah, 60.
So you already knew that price point.
It's over. It's over. Now all I gotta do is go talk.
Yeah. I be telling people it's literally that simple. We try to make it like more complicated for some reason.
Yeah.
It's literally get that price point, and then you just hunt until you find that deal.
That's it. That's it. I got a second story about my second deal.
Let's talk about it.
Come on, man. In my city.
In
Lakeland, Florida, bro.
Oh, yeah. See,
I was so geeked up by that one.
y'all from Florida, man. Y'all so lucky. Y'all get to close deals in y'all city. Like, I can't wait to close a deal in New York.
Close it, bro.
Let's talk about that second deal.
Oh, man. So, found my buyer in Lakeland, cold call. They answered. It's his own business, not a company, anything. He was running for about 20 years. Talked to him. He's trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm just like, I'm trying to help you out. That's it. After that, we started.
That means he's like a mom and pop.
Mom and pop
builder.
He's pretty much, hey, Deonte, yeah, I just want to build in this area. In this area also, my price point is between 20 and 100,000. What's my next step, bro? Go find a seller.
Exactly.
Come on, man. He want me to bring all these lots to him, pretty much. So after we talked, got their email. My job is to go find that lot in Lakeland.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
So you went on Propstream.
Propstream, pulled up Lakeland, Florida. I know all the zip codes over there, so it's like I may know where this lot at, where they're still building. I may know this because they're building a lot in Lakeland now.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's more easier for me to go find that. Bro, I think it took like an hour.
1 hour from getting this list to making calls to getting on that phone and getting the deal. Was it like, how'd the conversation go with the seller? Was it, so this is the first call too?
Probably like the 10th call.
Oh,
that
okay.
list.
Okay. No, but I'm saying like your first time speaking to the seller.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Ooh,
the first time.
That's the best.
First time.
That's the best. That's a home run right there.
Bro, I get on the phone, I'm speaking calmly, make sure they hear the tone of my voice, and I'm just,
How'd the conversation go?
All right, so called them, they answered the phone, it was like, hello? I'm like, oh Lord, here we go again. Hello? I'm like, how you doing, sir? I hope I didn't reach you at a bad time. It's like, no, you good. What's going on? I'm like, hey, I'm just seeing if you're still interested in selling your property at so-and-so location.
Yeah.
He's like, who are you? I said, I'm a land specialist, sir. Hit him with the land specialist. He's like, what y'all do? I'm saying, sir, we just looking to buy your property. Are you still interested in selling your lot? He was like, yeah, man, but I stay in New York. I don't really go to that property. I've been looking for somebody to buy it. I'm like, sir, we're perfect for that.
Right.
So he said, what you want it for? I said, no problem, so don't worry. I'm trying to figure out what you want for your lot.
Yeah.
He gave me a price, and it's like, all right, we on the phone. I'm on the computer right now. I'm looking at the comps already.
Yup.
He wanted $10,000 more than that lot cost. I'm like, no, sir. I said, hold on, sir. Let me put you on hold real quick. Let me talk to my investor.
Hit him with the investor.
Now he's looking like, oh, okay. I get back on the phone in like a minute, bro. I'm like, sir, we got you approved for this amount. He like, approved? I'm like, yes, sir, we got you approved for this amount. He was like, all right, so what's next? I'm like, oh, now in my head, I'm like, dang, is that easy, bro? he ready to sell it. I'm like, dang, all right, so what's next? I'm like, let me go ahead and get your email. I can send you this contract. You go ahead and sign it. We can go ahead and lock this deal up. He was happy with the price. I think we got that one for the buyer on the 20. So it's to my buyer for 20. Got it at I think it was 12.
Mm.
12.
So nice little 8K.
Yeah. Either
That's
12 or
smooth.
13.
Okay.
That was a 7K deal.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Yeah.
I know that felt good.
Now I'm in my bed just laying like, bro, thank you God, bro. I just
Right,
deal
2
in
deals
my city.
back to back.
Back-to-back deals and the one in my city too.
Yeah. So now, did you tell like your parents, your sister? Because I know you saying you come from a successful family.
Yeah.
You just made what, 13K in a month?
Yeah, so I ain't tell them instantly, bro. To be honest with you, I waited till they came down here because they always in Maryland. So they came down here, I think for Mother's Day. We talking. I'm just like, no. I be telling my mom everything. I'm just like, hey, I'm doing this now.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? Is this a scam?
Right.
I'm like, damn, why gotta be a scam? I'm like, look, this ain't no scam. Just look, let's see what I made, see how I did it, and then if you want to try also, you can. My sister's like, oh, she's a lawyer. She really trying to get into that. She thinking something gonna happen. I'm like, no, this is legal. You can do this. This is legal money. Like,
like anybody could do it.
Anybody. I came from no background, bro, no education, no licenses, no nothing.
None of that.
Nothing. Just peeping game, bro. Not hacking, but just watching your Instagram stories, watching hers, videos, TikToks, bro. I'm stalking y'all for real.
Yeah.
Y'all don't stalk nobody though. But
nah, it makes sense because I do the same thing now.
Yeah.
Same thing like Grant Cardone. Like if you want to reach a level, you have to like put yourself in that like vibration, in that where you studying them, like their every move, what they're posting, how they're posting. I literally like some of my Instagram posts, they come from people that's been doing this for years, and I just put my own little twist to it. So I like that you was doing that. That's smart. So I guess for like that 18-year-old person that just graduated high school, and they're thinking about college, or they're thinking about entrepreneurship, which route do you think they should take and why?
It's a good question, man. I would say just take the route that you know is going to work for you. If you want to go to school, you can go to school. Ain't nothing wrong with going to school, graduating, trying to still figure out how life is. It doesn't matter how old you is. It's all about the dedication and hard work you put in. That's all that counts. That's all that matters nowadays.
That's a fact.
So I would say do what you want to do. Make sure it's legal, it's right. And if you feel good about it, you feel good about it. Like you can feel good about a job, but you still want more. Like I felt good about my job, but I still want more.
So let's say this, right? Let's say you go back to 18, but you know everything you know right now, like with land flipping. Is you sticking with land flipping?
That's not even a question. That's not a
Why?
Bro. Why?
Why?
Because I seen how easy you can actually make money within 30 to 45 days. Like, it's insane how much money is out there.
So when you say easy, like, because there is a lot of people that's struggling to get a deal. So they may watch this and say, damn, this ain't easy. So what makes it easy for you?
You have to have that tough skin. You have to be able to respond to other people that you don't know at all. You know what I'm saying? All those no's, you find you're going to get a yes. So I'm not going to give up. I called 100 people and they always knows. I'm going to get that yes eventually. That's how my mindset is. I'm going to get that. Like, I'm not going to quit. You quit now, it's like, oh, I done wasted my time I'm researching, looking at all type of information. Now I done wasted that time. I done invested my money. So why would you waste time?
Like me and Jazz, we used to talk about this earlier. Like what separates the mentees that's getting deals and the ones that's not. And it's the ones that's getting deals, they're just on the dial-up all the time, even on weekends. They putting in the hours, they putting in that work. If you'd have never made those calls, you would have never got that deal. I would have probably got that deal.
Hey man, you gotta have that dog in you for real. You got to.
Right. So, did you get any other deals that came up that you have a story with that?
I got a deal in Homosassa, Florida.
Oh, I love Homosassa.
Homosassa. What was that deal? Was $8,000. lock that up.
What marketing channel did you use for that one?
Same thing.
Cold calling?
Cold call.
Dang, so you ain't even send out texts.
Nah, this my last deal. I sent out my first text, and that was like last week.
See, that's how I started too, like with cold calling.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how everybody should start, because if you fall in love with texting too early, you may not want to pick up that phone. So.
And now you don't know what to say.
So even though, like, you know, texting is I guess the fastest way to communicate, I say start off with cold calling. If you're watching this right now and you just came from like a webinar, make sure you start off with cold calling, right? Get those conversations in. Understand the lingo, understand the objections, and then you get to texting once you get like a deal or two. Would you advise them to do that as well?
Yeah, do the same thing and just don't give up. Just follow the steps. It's just step by step, just follow it. You get the course, just watch the videos. It's not on a timer. Just watch everything, write down everything, and just start doing it on your own.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I feel like right now, right? I feel like the land flippers, the academy, everything is going up. So, where do you see this going for the next year?
Man, I see selling land the next year. I think it's going to be way better than this right now. A lot of people are going to catch on, and they're going to see like, oh, I know that person, I can do it. Oh, I know this person, I can do it. It's just going to keep revolving, bro. That's it.
It's just going to be a cycle.
Cycle.
Okay, so what were some of the challenges you faced while flipping land?
That's a tough question, bro. I definitely faced some.
Let's talk about it.
All right, so I felt like I faced, the first challenge would be just being able to, you know, have that mindset to stay on the phone and keep calling and just stay until I get that yes. I feel like that's a struggle for everybody, because once you get a lot of no's, it's like, I'm going to give up.
Was it a struggle for you?
It was a struggle for me because I cold called a long list. I didn't get no answers.
So was there ever a time where it was like, you know what, I want to make one more call, but I don't feel like making another call, and you just didn't make that call?
Yeah, I had a few of those. It's like, bro, nobody not answering. Bro, why they keep telling me no? Now I have to go see, what am I saying wrong? Why they not staying on the phone? Why are these people so angry? So that's when I started changing my whole intro, my tone of voice. I make sure I'm sitting up, you know, letting them know who I am, just speaking up, giving them all the information. I feel like that's some things I faced starting off with this land.
So how did you overcome those?
Just knowing I want some money and seeing Jazz, Amber, you posting deals, talking about another one. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way. I got to go do this.
Yeah.
And then just staying in the Discord and watch people post their wins is like, I'm in this for real.
Yeah.
And I stayed, bro. You got to. You can't fold out here.
That's lit. That's lit. So what are some important lessons, I guess, you're learning, you know, from your failures and success? I'll say your success first.
My success would be, you just have to think that money is going to come immediately. You just know you have to manifest it.
So that person that doesn't have vision, because not everybody has that vision, right? What would you tell them if they can't see it?
Patience is the first. You got to have patience. Ain't nothing in life is easy at all. It ain't easy. You got to have patience with everything. So that's what I would say first.
So I'm trying this for 3 months and I'm cold calling, you know, every day for 2 hours, and I'm still not getting a deal. Like, you coaching me, what would you tell me?
What I would tell you, like, think about your future. Think about the trips you want to take. I would ask myself, what do I want to do? What do I want to drive? What house do I want to buy? You got to manifest everything in life. I manifested this. I manifested being on this podcast. And now I'm here.
So what you mean you manifested it?
I manifested like I'm going to be talking to Eli. I seen Jazz video. I'm like, I'm gonna be right on that couch talking to this man about flipping and selling land. And now I'm here, and it took like 2 months, 2 or 3 months.
That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit. Cause I do have people in my program that says like, yo, I'm gonna be on that podcast, but you gotta close your deals, right? So that's where I feel like, yes, you wanna have that goal, but understand that it's that process that really matters. So the same energy you put into, saying that you're gonna be on that podcast, put that same energy on that phone when you speak it to sellers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to think positive throughout any situation. You got to think positive. You have to manifest. You got to wake up, be like, hey, I'm going to do this today. I'll make 1,000 calls and won't give up. You got to speak to yourself sometimes. And you're not crazy for talking to yourself, because I do it, my girl do it, like we all do it. You got to be great, especially you got a family, kids, you got ideas, you got things that you want to do in life. You hurt yourself.
That's a fact.
Like who gonna help you out when you down?
Shit. You family.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Some people may help you. Some people may not.
But you still gotta figure it out.
You still gotta figure it out. You came into this world by yourself, and you leaving by yourself. What goal you gonna set for other people? That's how I think sometimes, dog.
That's lit. That's a great mindset to have. So what is, I guess, since we on mindset, what are your top 3 mindset books?
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I just got, what is that book called? Man, I just got the book. And I just told somebody about this book. It's like one of the main books everybody, Get Rich, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad,
Poor Dad. I just got that book like 2 months ago. I was never a reader. I would look into other things to do, like build my business or credit, or I didn't really get into like reading books. I like watching other people on YouTube. That's how I start learning other things. Just being around people that make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I just started getting to reading books like at least 2 months ago.
So have you opened up the book?
I opened it, yeah.
Okay, so I guess what is one thing you learned so far from that book?
The difference between poor and rich people. Poor people want to live that lifestyle. Just, you don't have it, but you're going and spending what you don't have. Rich people they comfortable. They comfortable with looking like, regular. Not spending all their money, knowing how to save, knowing how to, build a business. Poor people sometimes want to look rich. I would say that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing they don't have it, but they want people to think that they have it. So just reading that book, it just tells you like, don't give up. Watch other people. I guess like, everybody's mindset is different.
Okay. So, where can the people follow you?
So I'm on Facebook, Deonte Dennis. I'm on Instagram at Swaggy12. Twitter, I think it's Swaggy12 also.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow.
Yeah, man.
I do free classes every Thursday at 7 p.m. If you want to learn how to flip land, make some money, change your life, join the Land Flippers. Text LAND at 813-687-8867. Game changers.
My dog, appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.